If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Doing a good job. I mean, there's a result. Most high schools in the city don't do this. And most high schools in the city don't have teachers that come in and talk to me about doing radio stations. Funny enough, my high school was the only high school in the county, Dundalk High, that had a radio station. And as funny as that I'm sort of famous for doing radio, I never worked at the radio station in my high school. And it was in my homeroom class. Every morning I would come in, my first homeroom class, we had a studio that was kind of cut out and had a door and a red light. And I'm in Dundalk, so 1985, all we were doing was playing like Bret Michaels and Poison and Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi and, you know, heavy metal type stuff. I guess here you guys would probably try to do some hip hop, do some music, do some interviews, that sort of stuff. But I wish you guys luck on your radio station, but I promise you, you can have a radio station by lunchtime if you want one, literally. It takes, if you have a phone, you have a radio station. If you have a phone, you have a television station. If you have a phone, you have the ability to publish a newspaper without ever having to print it and without the cost of having to print it. And I think that that's something that if I lectured this class 4 years ago, if I come seeing you guys when you were in the 7th grade, that wasn't true. And you have to think about how far it's come, and that 2 years from now, the poor girl here who had her BlackBerry, that mystical relic, they'll have an iPhone or they'll have a Droid, and they'll be able to do all of those things, because the cost of entry on these things now, these things are going to be $50 2 years from now. In the same way that cell phones, when I was not your age, they didn't have cell phones when I was your age, but 15 years ago, cell phones were hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now it's just becoming an easy commodity. So you got to roll?
Yeah, got a meeting with the principal.
Good luck. Oh, good luck, bro. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for participating. You smiled twice. I caught it. I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody. That's cool. Do any of you have any questions? Because I can cut it short. I see some of you are more interested than others. I don't know how many of you want to make this a career or make it what you do. But I guess the difference is, if I would have lectured a journalism class 15 years ago, if you had no interest in it, you were done. You were gone, right? But all of you are publishing every single minute of every single day for an audience. No different than printing this paper. And 5 years ago, that wasn't possible on the planet. And now you'll never know a life where you're not publishing. If you're on Twitter and you say hello, you're publishing. If you're on Facebook and you say I'm at Mondawmin buying something, you're publishing. If you say I'm sitting in the library right now and this geeky AM radio dork from Dundalk came, you're publishing. And people are reading it, and the difference now is they can react to it as well. And the third lecture would be privacy, but that's a whole different thing. Don't be taking pictures, you know, and publishing them. Don't pull a Brett Favre, you know, because, you know, that's not good. You all know what that is. Stuff like that didn't happen when I was in high school.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.